All right, let's get the knocking on this man's stream. Let's do this. Let's do this. Do a little knocky knock over here. Start sharing over here. Make sure that is crossed. And let me hit him with a knock in stream. There we go. Check, 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 check. Nothing much, nothing much. No, you sound very low. Am I hearing you? I might just be hearing you from the stream and not in here.
Yeah, it's probably the case. I just turned my mic on and I have to go tell the Twitch which mic I want to use. It's kind of funny.
There we go. You're coming in much louder and clearer. So what's popping with you? What you working on today?
Today I am working on cleaning up some stuff for this pilot that I'm working on. But I was working on some, I don't know, honestly, I was just drawing until I felt like drawing stuff I wanted to draw until I felt like working. That's it. I was like
That's
doing
fair.
these doodles.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I saw that when I first jumped in, but I had an ad, so I was like, all right, well, we'll get to that when we get to that. Let me add you to my screen too.
Here we go.
Oh, for some reason, this thing.
Okay, they can see you.
Blow up. They're really huge.
But yeah, I was just kind of honestly just working on a personal thing that I wanted to work on. I did make some more progress on my VTuber. I got stuff that I'm supposed to be working on, but I kind of want to work on my stuff this week. But I am making some progress on everything. Here's what I got for the. Might do a couple more things for my VTuber. Why not? But I just about got the hair fully laid out as far as the motion guide goes. Then I gotta go in and do a tie down pass. But I got
Okay.
it moving how I want it to move, you know? And that feels good.
Oh, is this why it's not showing up? I'm on the wrong one.
Oh, that'll do it.
Yep. I was on the wrong drawing one because I made a specific one for when we stream. But for some reason, it's still
Well,
decided.
since I'm here, I might as well. Can't hurt to finish out that last little puff back there, right?
I mean, since it's already open. What's up, Love Joe? Kip22, what's poppin'? Give me a second. I'm trying to adjust my stream so that my friends' stuff is showing up properly. For some reason, it decided. I think all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lock it this time and see if that helps out. Cause your thing definitely
Always coming in funky.
it like resized, and I think it did it because I have it more zoomed in. Oh. Okay. There we go. Okay. Oh, I have to unlock that first. I have to scale it down first on the smaller view, and then I can relock it. Yeah, I think it's because I changed the scale on my side, so it changed for yours as well.
Ah, gotcha.
There we go. Okay, that fixed that. Now I have to open up all my windows because I somehow minimized them all by accident. Okay, there we go. What's up, Josh? Now, so I'm working on
So
Bangalore.
what are you working on today? Ah, okay, okay. Doing the Apex series.
Yeah, cause my cousin Miss he wanted he was like, yo, can you do Bangalore from Apex for me? And I was like, yeah, I could do that. So this is what I ended up with, and then so he asked me to make Bangalore. Did not specify a skin. I finished this whole design. I make a video and all that, just for him to message me like, "Oh, that's cool. I like it. Can you make this skin?"
Mm.
And I'm like, "Bro, why did you tell me before I started working on it? You sent me the original skin, so I'm thinking that's the one you wanted." So, uh, here's what I ended up doing. I ended up making another one, and this is what she looks like now.
Oh, that's kind of, hey, that's fire. Hold on. I mean, I could get why you'd be frustrated, but this looks fire.
Thank you. Thank you. Like, I like the way it came out. I was like, I like the colors in this one. So I was like, okay. And so I'm like, all right, here you go. Uh, I opened up, what is it? Custom orders on my site. So people can now go on there if they see a design that I've made and they want it as a jacket, sticker, shirt, mouse pad. They can go on there and, excuse me, request for a custom, and I'll make it and have it sent out to them. So I was like, yeah, here you go. He went on there, he ordered it. I can't give him too much smoke because he actually went on and ordered the design after I made it. But then proceeded to ask for another skin. And I'm like,
You gotta chill.
bro, what? And he was like, yo, uh, do I have to pay like for another one to get another skin? I'm like, the skin isn't $15, by the way. I'm like, it's not $15. I don't know any artist that commissions for $15. Okay,
No,
and
exactly.
provides a physical item too. So I was like, all right, we'll see, we'll see. But because I was just gonna get the main design, the skin, and then have the emblem as a third sticker, and that'll be his like set. Because I like to do things in thirds.
Ah, nah, that's smart. That's a good
So
design too.
thank you. Like, this is the CD cover look. The actual one won't have like the "Oh Cannibals" on the left hand side. It'll be just this. That's how the design will look.
Got you. I see it.
Yeah. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. I said I was gonna start doing like some sketch work today, and go from there. First comment, Raging. How's it going? And you're my first like. I appreciate that. I'm just now seeing that. I don't get notifications whenever people join in on the portrait mode. I'm sorry. I'm gonna figure it out one day. I wish YouTube had like a plugin that will automatically take any type of comments and feed them into my headphones.
Honestly.
And my bad, Drev. Like, you hear this every time. Like, I say it every stream, and I'm like, I'm sorry. Yeah.
No, that's okay. You good. You good. You good. Man, my stream ain't where it need to be either. So
Oh,
I just
goodness.
try to like make sure I don't get caught. That's all.
Oh, get caught streaming?
No, get caught trying to figure out my technical stuff, the technical difficulties. I just make it seem like I don't have any, but I do.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm currently, like, I started working on my VTuber, like my PNG tuber, what have you.
Hmm.
This mess is more complicated than I would want it to
Yeah.
be.
Yeah, mine is gonna be a reactive image, dude. That's it. Honestly, and it's like for the first part, it's just gonna be this on loop. I'm not even like adding the other drawings until I figure out how to like export the layers properly. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
Like right now, this is all just. I mean, I don't want mine to be. Not saying I don't want. I would like a more live model sort of VTuber, one of these days, but I'm okay with one that just reacts to sound. Like it just changes states and bounce up and down. I'm totally okay with that. I wish Ebby were here because Ebby has a VTuber that's pretty much just that.
The one that just bounces up and down?
And the mouth moves. I think that's it.
They probably use PNG Tuber. That's what's poppin'. How's it going? Welcome in. I don't know if well, mine does read your chat as well. Not Lay Monster, what's poppin'? I am looking up Bing.
Yeah, like today I was gonna be like, I should break out the iPad and stream off of that because I got some stuff on there that needs to get done, but I didn't.
I mean, if I keep popping up on your recommendation, I must be doing something right, or you know, you can join the squad. You can join the hero squad. Hit that follow, that sub. You don't even have to worry about it coming to your recommended. It's just there.
You must have really been rocking with us yesterday. Or was it yesterday? No, day before yesterday.
One more time?
Yeah, you caught me. You caught me yesterday with a stream, but you literally caught me at the end of like working for like 3 hours. I said, nah, I can't stream. I can't stream. I'm getting off.
Nah, it's cool. It's cool. I think I was just like, okay, I'm about to go live, and I didn't even end up getting able to go live until later on. And by that time, I think I was just too spent. Like, shout out to Eddie, and I think you're on my other channel, my other space. Let me open up channel right quick. I'm trying to get to this other part that I'm working on. There it is. Classy, shout out, and Parshu. I think that's how it's pronounced. Welcome in, welcome in. I gotta keep the other one up because then I won't know. Oh no, it's swapped off. Okay. What's up, Cry? There we go.
Yo, Price, man. What's good, man?
Yeah, Cry is back in the house.
Frequent visitor.
Yeah. Alright, let me see how to do this skin. My cousin's killing me. Alright. He wants another skin. He wants another skin. This is gonna be his last skin. I'm like, bro, don't ask me for nothing else after this. I swear. It's gonna be a birthday present.
I'm taking this thing one bite at a time. So hair's done. Now I can kind of work on the rendering and how I'm gonna break the layers down. But the next pass will be making it look pretty. I gotta do. I guess I'm going for this little color scheme over here. So very important that I make sure I got my layering and stuff proper. You know what I mean?
True story.
And worst case scenario, I could just export this as a PNG sequence and then turn it into just a static video. Just have it play in the background.
That's true.
Add it as a source from my desktop.
Cause like I'm
Worst
looking at it.
Scenario.
Yeah, Cry, we're back at it again. I'm working on another skin. I'm gonna work my way through it slowly but surely. Far as yours, oh, because you're animating over here already. Okay. Yeah, your stuff is already different.
Are you talking about Cry or what I got going on?
What you got going on? Because I'm thinking, technically, you could... Nah, it's going to make it too stiff. Because I was going to say, you could just animate just a head. And then, like, have all your other layers move. But I'm like, yours is already animated at this level. And I think it might actually be better for you just to have it animated.
Yeah, that's what I was like. That's kind of what I was thinking, honestly.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
There we go. brighten those lines up a little bit. But yeah, I had something a little more like 3/4, and the body's still 3/4, but I love the pose here, so that's why I was just like, I kind of want to capture that. Also, something I was thinking I could do. Let me see if I can pull it up. They haven't. I hope they haven't taken the streams down. I'll be so mad if they did. Because if they did, I'd be like, no. But they had a little VTuber dude on the side, but it's looking kind of bleak right now. Okay, no. They got him still, thank goodness. Although I'm gonna pull it up right. They just had like an animated loop. Actually, they had one that was cooler than this too, but I can't seem to find it. But I like something like this.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's like, even if I don't make it like reactive, I would still have something. And I'm okay with that. Also, this guy's a super uber talented animator. I mean, he's a director now in the animation field, if you couldn't tell.
Yeah.
Makes his living. He's the director at Powerhouse Animation Studio.
That's pretty cool.
No way, Boston Magic isn't live right now. This is the homie. They are live right now. They're doing some commissions. Cool.
On Twitch?
Yeah, I wonder.
Oh yeah, I follow that person.
I wonder. I'm curious. Are they
live on Twitch?
Yeah, they're live on Twitch too.
I was gonna say, they usually are live on Twitch at the same time.
They should knock. We're live too. It's okay, they don't have to knock. It'd be cool if they did though.
Probably just get into the flow. I think that's generally how most people do. They just get in the flow and then they're just there.
Now, I got some more crazy take stuff that's happened over the past few days in the like a lot of animation discourse have been going down.
Okay.
So, what's the guy's name? Jorge. Hold on. I'm gonna remember it. You guys did Book of Life. Jorge Gutierrez. That guy. He's an animator. He basically sold out yesterday. And everybody was kind of flaming him because he doubled down on using AI to finish something. I think the backlash was so bad they bullied him out of the endorsement, and he said he's no longer going to work on the show anymore. But people were kind of pointing to the problem and talking about how the reason why animation is so bad is because of LA this. I'm like, LA this, LA that. The location didn't matter during the pandemic. We all pitched in and managed to keep that industry afloat. And quite frankly, animation industry has been decentralized for a really long time. It's just not lucrative outside of LA, that's all. So what's happening is there's a lot of discourse about what stuff can be done aside from selling out to AI to make everything better. And I've just been having a field day reading all the comments and discourse surrounding it, man. It's been very interesting.
So, I'm very curious about who's giving the feedback on the AI stuff. Like, is it your average consumer, or is it people who are more in the arts? Is my question.
Well, what I'm seeing, and nobody's really an expert in AI in my field, if I'm being honest with you. And the people who are trying to use it as a tool to see if it can be implemented into animation pipelines are like the ones who are basically catching all types of hell for it. because they think it's people who don't know what AI is as a tool are basically saying like, oh, you are resulting in helping these studios set a precedent for using AI into the animation pipeline. Then you're a scab, like you're selling out. Uh, they need to stop trying to make animation a cash grab. And part of me understands the sentiment of the artist. I do get it. Like animation is not cheap. I don't know why people keep thinking it's this cheap venture that you can just get into. That like if you make something viral, you make something like a hit, and then you make a bunch of money off of it. That's great, but it's not cheap. Animation does not equal cheap, and I don't think people understand that, or your general consumer doesn't understand that. So trying to implement AI into animation because you want it to be cheaper, that's not a good productive tool. I think AI can be used as a tool in animation, but if you want it to be productive, you kind of it's like we talked about. It's a skill set and it's a trade. There's some level of mastery you need to have in order for you to just think you're going to implement AI into the animation pipeline. Now this guy, he's an expert in the field. He's got a lot of mastery in animation. I think his the stuff that he's worked on and created speaks for itself. And I honestly, I like some of the things that he's worked on. I think it's really good. So to kind of see him jump on board and say like, oh yeah, let's implement AI. And then literally the whole animation community called him a scab, and then today he took everything down, said he's not working on it anymore, and apologized. Yeah, that was crazy. Um, so he talks about, so he had basically this guy was in the position to where he could have moved to Mexico, opened up a studio there, um, received government subsidy to, get some animation coming out of Mexico. I thought that was a really good idea. I probably would have taken that deal. But also, I don't have a family, I don't have a wife, I don't have a kid. You know what I mean? So, like, I don't have my roots settled down somewhere. So I can only imagine upending your American family and then moving to Mexico. That'd be kind of crazy. So with that, I was kind of like, okay, I get why he didn't take that deal, but then he took the deal with Amazon to make a show using AI into the pipeline. Um, and instead of him, some people say, well, instead of you going to Mexico and fighting for something there and going about it the earnest way, quote unquote, you would much rather try to save the LA animation industry, which doesn't need saving because the jobs aren't there to protect. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's been kind of crazy in the animation discourse these past few days. Lots of entertainment, I will say that.
Wait, they
But
were
yeah, the
giving him
people having the
noise for
feedback
trying to
about it.
save the LA animation scene?
Yeah, but the LA animation scene doesn't need saving though. That's the thing. I think if you live in LA, you think like, oh, I understand like labor incentives and labor protections and why everything is based out of LA. But it's kind of like when the pandemic happened, everything being based in LA, that kind of threw that out of the. That was first of all, the way the animation industry has been operating over the past, I mean, we're going to round it to a century, but if we want to be technical, like 83, 84 years. For the last 80 something years, the way it's been operating as if like everything that is in LA is needed or required to make these things. But when you got rid of the federal tax incentives, all the studios did was just went somewhere else where they could like still benefit from government subsidy and still make their millions while not having to deal with the red tape that is in the region of LA. That's why Atlanta had so many filming. I don't know if you know that Atlanta had a lot of filming spots for like a lot of the Marvel stuff. Um, like that was a really big deal, and then Marvel closed a lot of that stuff and they relocated it up into Canada instead. So now them moving out of Georgia, I'm not sure why that was. I'd have to do a little more research into that. But what I can tell you is yeah, they're still doing these big studios are still doing the same thing. They just are getting the money from doing something else. They're not getting it just from being in LA. So people have this conception that like, oh, we have to protect the jobs here in LA because like that's how people make a living. But most of the people who work in LA and they work in animation will tell you they haven't worked in a studio for a full year, if multiple consecutive years, and a lot of them have gotten their work from overseas, like Australia, New Zealand, some places in like I guess like the British area, UK. Where else? There's a few other places. You got some in the East. You got Korea. I would say Japan, but Japan has a whole different niche of an industry. That's anime. But the point I'm saying is the people who are defending the jobs in LA haven't worked in LA, like haven't worked a job in LA technically for like 4 or 5 years. At least the people that I've seen like the most vocal about AI being like a thing to save animation. So it's like to me, an outsider who lives in Florida, I'm on the other coast. I'm on the other state side. An outsider looking in is like, I don't know why y'all are so precious about LA being the hub for animation when it hasn't been for a very long time now. And AI or not doesn't change the reality that Hollywood, as it is for an infrastructure, is not needed for animation to make millions. Now, if we can make it lucrative outside of LA, that would be fantastic.
That's fair.
But it's kind of, and then some people, I was really surprised to see how tone deaf their takes were. Um, like I said, some people who I think it really comes from a place of privilege. I can't really argue too much on that. Like I get it, but I also think it's fair to like acknowledge like you have privilege. Like all the people who are like I saw like talking about what is like writing it out in LA and like struggling in LA. I'm not taking away from their hardships. I understand that it can be hard, but a lot of them have been privileged enough to either always have work coming in from somewhere, or their roots are already in LA. Even if they're homeless, they're never really going to be homeless. They have a family there. You know what I mean? Um, but for the people like me who like, I don't have a family out there. So if I move out there thinking I'm gonna make it in animation because that's where the jobs are not there anymore. So they were talking about all these things, and the thing that I kind of was like pointing at um, when I was talking to my friend about it, I told him I was like, honestly, the real issue here is it's systemic and it's way bigger than just animation. And I think the people speaking from a place of privilege are not affected by the other systemic issues. They have no idea what it's like to be like 2 paychecks away from being homeless. Like they don't know what that is.
I'm gonna say the silent part out loud. That's what I'm gonna do. You know me. I animation and games and movies are all sold on a fairy tale dream. That's
Yeah.
what it is. It's selling people on a dream of, oh, when I was younger, this was something cool that I wanted to grow up and do. So it's a dream of promises that rarely gets fulfilled because all these people want to go into it. So
Yeah.
LA having that whole mentality of, oh, I just want to go to LA, I want to be in a studio, do all this, and like some of these people, they live on that mindset of like, oh man, like it's me against the world, me trying to do this. It's either a make or break, dog eat dog kind of. I'm going to New York and live in a New York state of mind kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's a scam on people being naive, to be honest, because who says you need to be over there to make things happen? Besides the people who are already there. They're all
Exactly.
like any place, to be honest. This is my opinion. You can take it however you want to. If you are going to move over into a place that requires you to have 3 roommates to sustain living, and it's not even a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, but it might be a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, and you still need 3 roommates in order to sustain the living arrangements, it doesn't make any sense for a place that gets one of the most amount of funding from the government. I'm just saying that. It's kind of weird. I'm not saying that these guys are doing things crooked or, I don't know, cutting the funds to the fire department in a place where fires always happen. You know.
All right. I hear you. I pick up what you put down. Yeah. You know what else is very interesting about just the general perception of the natives who are out there? It's kind of like, well, I didn't see it. It's me search and not research. I think that's what I don't really like.
Wait, repeat that again.
they take on, it's like me search instead of research. It's like, well, I didn't see it, well, I didn't experience it that way. Well, that's not how it. That's not. Yeah, I haven't been affected by blah blah blah. I was like, well, just because you haven't been affected by it doesn't mean it wouldn't affect you in this way. But you got privilege. You could just step outside of it. Like, yeah, if I were contracted to be working in games and animation out of the Australian sector for film and entertainment, meaning like I live here, but my work is like overseas, and that's when I, that's how I work. Yeah, it'd be real easy for me to say, well, the LA industry isn't that bad. Well, yeah, you haven't worked in it in 4 years. Why would you? So instead of you doing the research and actually seeing how it's affecting people, you rather just say, oh, well, that wasn't my experience. So you rather do a me search thing over actual research. It's crazy to me.
Yeah, one, cry, yes. Three roommates is insane. And
Yeah,
trust me, I know people who live over there right now. I know people, plenty of friends who live
and they
over there. And
and they probably hate it.
oh no, oh no, I believe they've drunk the juice and it's like, oh, I love this here. I would rather be here than anywhere else. And I'm over here like,
Why are you lying to yourself, man? Okay, all right,
I
you
I
got it.
think the space and the mentality, like once you move over there and you start, it becomes a normal sense of life. Yeah, you have to drink the juice. Like someone's gonna offer you the juice, you're gonna deny the juice. You're gonna keep denying the juice over and over again, and then eventually you're gonna be like, "Ah, everybody else is enjoying the juice, and you're like, I don't understand. So there's like, bro, just take a sip of the juice. Just one sip of
It's
the
not that
juice, and
bad.
you understand it. And so you'll give in to peer
Yeah.
pressure. You can hold up for a week, a month, a year, but eventually you're gonna give in and take a sip, and you're like, it's not that bad. You're gonna all the good times, let the good times roll, kind of situations. Like, and I agree with Cry. It's the same as New York. You couldn't pay me to move to New York. You can't pay me to move there. Okay, you couldn't. I don't like it
You
there.
always drink the juice. You say you be drinking and smoking on that copium, huh? I feel you.
I just, yeah, I don't see the greatness about it. People it's a city that's moving fast and all this stuff. I'm like, it's a dream that's been
Well,
sold.
you know what's crazy about it for me, bro? I think for me, I'm not. I think the things that I value a little bit more, just don't make just relocating appealing to me. And what I mean by that is like the lifestyle that I have established and had here in Florida. In order for me to compromise and give up some of these things, I need to be put into a situation where that compromise isn't me glorifying a struggle. So no, I will not relocate with my partner so that I can have two other roommates or three other roommates in a small apartment and then we're packed like sardines. I ain't doing that. People think they're gonna be living in the high rises, not the 400 foot square box. Exactly, exactly. I feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah,
Mm-mm.
me personally, like people's like, oh, why don't you move to New York? I was like, oh, I'm not really a city guy. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm a person where it's like, let me live in the suburb or the outskirt, and then I'll drive into the city if I feel like it. So off rip, no, I don't really have to experience the subway culture to feel fulfilled as a person. Um, of course, I would walk the streets and see what it's like if I were in the city, but I don't need that lifestyle, me personally. Um, it's something that I would try, but I don't think it's something that I would settle in. I think that's kind of where I'm at.
Which is fair.
Because you're right, like you're not going, like a lot of people don't understand, you're not going to get in one of those walk-ups or those high risers, or you're not going to have a little bagel shop under where you stay. Like that's just not how that works.
Yeah, the
This ain't
movies
Sex in
have
the City.
sold the dream. The movies have sold the dream to people, and the moment they get there, they're like, "Oh, I just gotta work to the point where I can get there." And I'm like, this is
Dude, that's
silly when
crazy.
you're making someone else rich and making someone else get money off of your back of hard work, where you can move somewhere else that's more affordable. You can actually enjoy the fruits of your labor instead of being like, dang, I got to pick up a second job, third job, whatever, in order to make ends meet. Like, that's a struggle. That
Dude,
if
man,
you're
and
okay with doing that, all right, cool. If you're okay with going to a place where you might lose your job and end up, I don't know, not being able to do anything, that might be your lifestyle. But from what I'm looking at it, any place that's paradise, people don't move from. And from my understanding, a lot of people move from New York. So you can't sell me that this is paradise. That's all I'm saying.
He said, I ain't drinking that Kool-Aid. You can try again. Nice try.
No, and I think people who are from there, they enjoy it. You got it. You can enjoy it if you want to. If you're from there, that's fair. Just don't try to come and force me to drink the Kool-Aid coming to where I'm at.
I mean, I will be honest when I say the cool things I've seen about New York are just like, culturally speaking, it has more to offer for somebody like me, considering what I do for a living and my background. But why does it cost a firstborn child and 40 acres in the middle to live there? I'll never understand. It's just because they don't go outside of the tri-state area. Yep. You know what? We have a certain type of Floridian that's like that, and it might be a hot take, but everybody I meet from Miami is like you're a New Yorker.
Oh yeah, 100%. Everybody from Miami
They,
is
like
like you're a New
they'll leave
Yorker.
Miami and then say repeatedly in Miami this, in Miami that, and I'm like, okay, that's great, but why are you here? Go back
Yeah,
to
go
Miami.
home. Go home. Apparently
Go
it was
back to
too
Miami.
expensive. It's like, oh, I wanted a different change of scenery. Go home. You saw the scene? Go home. If you got to keep saying, comparing and doing all that, go back. Like, no one begged you to leave. You left on your own. You have free will. Go back. Like, I would say that every single time. Like, every time I've met someone from New York, they've always complained about, oh, in New York, we got this. Go back. I didn't ask you to come here. Like, just go back. It's easy. Like, oh, no, but I got my lease here. No, break it. Go back. You balling. You left New York. It's so great. The Big Apple. Go home.
Because if I gotta hear about your favorite chopped cheese from a bodega one more time and how we ain't got those here in Florida, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. That's where I'm at. I'm like, yo.
No one asked you, fam. No one asked you. It's like talking about a group of people who love to talk about where they came from. It's like you got so much pride for a place that you left.
Exactly. And once again, I don't mean to disrespect anybody.
Cry, no.
The bodegas, no eggs, they would just haven't hit the same sense. You know what? And that's fine. I'm not knocking that. But it's like I'm aware. So one of the cool things about where I live, the state I'm in, is you have access to a lot of fresh food and fresh stuff. Anytime I've left, even staying in the Southeast, anytime I've left my area, like going to places like Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, if you don't get the thing that's staple there, everything else sucks. That's my opinion. So yeah, I got a brother who lives up in the Northeast. I went up there. I was like, bro, yeah, nah, this food quality is it might be better for you, but it's buns, bro. Give me my superfood GMO.
Not as buns. Not as buns. This guy said, nah, I'm okay on this. Oh gosh.
You got L-shaped carrots and zucchinis that look like celery sticks. I'm like, bro, why y'all food look so funky? Like, what's going on up here? And it's just like I have to remember, like, now where he did live. If you want to get you a mean lobster, or you want to get you like nice steamed crab, like seafood is king up there. So it's just like, okay, the trade-off is you get like really good quality seafood, and you don't have to pay high quality seafood money for it. That's really cool. So every place has like its cultural hubs and cultural like things going on. In Florida, you just have more of like the Afro-Latino. You have you have the Afro-Indigenous, like everything. So Caribbean, Black, like just all of that stuff is here here where we are. So that's why I'm kind of like, yeah, nah, like I would miss it, but I'm aware of that, and I would adapt to the culture of where I'm at. The few times I've been out over stateside, so a few times I've been out to LA and Pasadena, Burbank, all those areas, best Asian food I've ever had. If I would miss my Caribbean food here, But over there, I could be okay with that food. It was really good. Some of the best food I've had. So I was like, I would be fine relocating. But I would miss it too. I totally understand that. But that's not to say I'm a dunk on the state that I'm in or I relocated to just because it doesn't have what I'm like used to from back home or something. I think that's weird. I remember we had a I had a classmate when I was in high school. He used to like always because he was from New York. I think specifically from Brooklyn, and he would always just kind of like so he was talking about like, yeah, man, like ain't really no fashion here, man. Why y'all don't dress? Ain't no kicks. Like, what's up with it here? And I was just kind of like, bro, it's Florida. It's hot. You don't really get to be a fashionista in Florida unless you are gonna just walk around with like air conditioning in your clothes and deodorant all day. Like, it doesn't make any sense to like try to dress the way a northeasterner person would dress in Florida.
Nope. It's like you don't
You're
have
gonna
any
mess around and have a
fashion.
heat
I'm
stroke.
like, bro, oversized clothes is not fashion. Get out of my face. I don't care. I'm gonna say it. Just because you got an oversized shirt and pants, get out of here, bro.
Cry says sneakers are the biggest scam. I feel that. The thing is though, I do like going to somewhere outside of where I live. So leaving the Bible Belt area, leaving the southeast, and then going northeast. I was kind of like, oh, I could actually wear this stuff if I lived here, and it actually does look good. Not even the oversized stuff, just like regular stuff in general. Like, I'm not a quarter zip guy. You know why I'm not a quarter zip guy? Because it's too hot in Florida year round for that. That's why I'm not a quarter zip guy.
Bro, bro. All I'm saying is, I just Google search New York style, and within the first 5 pictures are people in oversized clothes. Like, that's the
Yeah,
drip.
you're right. You're right.
Like, come on, man. You can't tell me wearing a 3X shirt and jacket is supposed to be a style, bro. It's like everybody can't be ludicrous in the good get back video. Like, come on.
Well, I mean, that's kind of where the style is right now. But I feel like that style never left New York, if I'm being honest.
Yeah,
Me,
but
I'm more of a fan. I was like, I didn't like the skinny jean era, but like that sweet spot where like the pants were regular and they also were kind of like joggers, so everything was kind of like too fit. That was my favorite era of fashion.
it is like, I mean, I get it for some people, but like, that's fair. These are handy downs. That's all it is. Their fashion is just handy downs. I got it. This,
Yeah,
oh
and
my
see, that's
god.
now there's a cultural reason behind it. You see, it's kind of cool when you learn about it. So like that fashion, I respect it. I'm saying in Florida, you can't dress like that. You're literally gonna die.
They got it 100%. They got it. I know.
No, thank you for that insight, bro. That really makes a lot of sense.
That brain blast moment, that makes so much sense. Can't afford new clothes, so it's just whatever you can get.
Yep.
I mean, if you're spending all this money on shoes and clothes, uh, also another thing that doesn't make any sense. You're paying all this money for clothes and your streets are dirty. Like, you're trying to get like some fresh kicks, but your streets are dirty,
Man, you gotta get the Timbs, bro.
bro. So, funny story. I went to New York when I was younger, and I got my first pair of Timbs from there.
Hmm. Nice.
Not nice. You know how many times I
Nice.
wore those shoes?
Like once.
Close. Twice.
Ah, there you go.
I got like, actually, yeah, from there I ended up buying my last pair of Nikes and my one and only pair of Timbs. Oh wait, hold on, maybe I'm remembering
Wow.
wrong. Let's see. Actually, no, it was my first pair of Nikes that got me back into Nikes, and then I stopped wearing Nikes, and I only wear Pumas now.
Oh, okay, you're a Puma guy.
Yo, their shoes are so comfy. Every person I get on the Pumas, they're like, "Yo, these are so comfy." I'm like, "Yeah," and I see why I wear them all the time.
I think I'd have to try them again. The only shoes that really were comfy for me were like Adidas, like walking and running type shoes. So
Hmm.
like I'm an athleisure type of guy when it comes to my fashion. So me personally, uh, I think New Balance and Adidas work better for my feet. For my feet. So that's why Nike and Puma and all the other ones like Reebok and all they never quite stuck for me. Now I do like, as we're talking about boots, I know Tim's are where it's at, but I do like a nice pair of Doc Martens. Those are super comfortable. At least for me, they are.
So here's the thing: I have wide feet.
Same.
So the first time I wore a pair of shoes, and I was like, because I used to kick my shoes off. I'm like, "Yo, just kick these bad boys off." The first time I bought a pair of shoes and realized why people enjoyed their shoes so much was when I bought a pair of Pumas.
There you go.
And when I
What style of Puma did you buy?
Enzos.
See what those look like.
No, this isn't a sponsored chat
Oh,
about
those are
shoes,
nice.
but they're comfy. I'm
Okay,
just saying.
I could see why you like these. I kind of want to try these on. They look very comfortable.
Hold on, let me make sure.
Okay, so but it's like you have
Yeah,
like an athleisure type of shoe going on. Yeah, these are comfy. These look comfy, dude. I gotta wear them and see.
bro. Anthony, well, he was a Nike guy. I took off one of my shoes and I was like, he was like, man, these shoes they're like going down. I need to get another pair. I was like, why don't you get some Pumas? He was like, I've never worn Pumas. I took off one of my shoes and let him try it. He was like, this shoe is so light and comfy. I was like, uh-huh. He was like, where'd you get these shoes from? He bought some the same day.
Yeah, they're nice. I mean, they look. If they didn't look this way, I probably wouldn't wear them. Because
Yeah,
I've never been a fan of like the how Puma looked as a shoe, but these actually look fashionable enough to wear, in my opinion.
bro.
All the
Look at the
Puma shoes
Pumas
that people
too.
try to put me on, I'm like, why would I wear that? I'm not. I gotta put this out there. I'm not a classic sneaker guy. I don't like
That's
plain
fair.
looking shoes. Like people love Air Force Ones. I don't like
Nope,
Air Force Ones. Like how can you not like Air Force Ones? I don't like them. They're just a plain looking shoe. I want something with a nice little silhouette to it. Albeit a classic sneaker pretty much goes with everything, so I can't really like knock that. But I'd rather wear some fours, like some Jordan fours, before I put on like an Air Force One or the Jordan ones. You know what I mean? If we're talking about like wearing J's, but if we're talking about sneakers overall, yeah, nah, the brand isn't what does it for me. It's like the shape of the shoe and like the overall like look, like how it looks with the outfit when you talk about like the shape of it. So a classic sneaker for me, I don't really like to wear those with the clothes that I have. That's all.
bro.
But also
Listen,
Air Force Ones hurt my feet, bro. Oh my god, they hurt.
you will not regret it. When just look up Enzo twos because they have two types. They have Enzos, the first ones, Enzo twos. Because these shoes, that's where they're at now. They stopped making the regular Enzos and now they're on Enzo two. I like I talk about the one pair of shoes that I have bought the most of. I've been wearing Pumas since for 9 years now. 9 years now. I've been wearing Pumas,
Nice.
and I will literally buy two of the same pair. So trust me when I say this. They'll be the most comfortable shoe you will have ever bought. You'll enjoy them. They'll just suck when it rains because they're fabric shoes. But other than that, there's some great shoes. I literally have three pairs above me right now of backups, but I need another pair of black ones. I gotta buy another pair of black ones because my old black ones, I wore them out.
Hmm. Yeah, man, you gotta get on that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna be
I
rocking the
used to
red ones for
wear.
now.
if we're talking about a shoe that I need to walk around in the city, I typically, and it's like a mix between like a sporty looking sneaker but a classic sneaker. I typically go with like the New Balances 550s. That's like a nice. It looks like a classic sneaker, but it also has like something sporty about it. And then if we're talking, and then I get that, and then they have a high top too, but I can't remember the number for that one. That one
Yeah,
looks
I
good
just
too,
never
in my
liked New
opinion.
Balance. I never liked how they looked. That's why I can never get into them. They got like a thick sole,
Nah,
like
what? See,
the traditional Nikes.
I had the same problem, but then like these come with built-in orthotics, so like wearing them is just super comfortable. But I had the same issue, and then one day I saw I think I saw somebody wearing them, and I was like, man, those shoes look nice for that fit. And I was like, what shoes are those? And they said, oh, it's the New Balances. I said, that was actually, they look really nice. I can't even really be mad. I'd wear those. So that kind of put me on to New Balance. Honestly, I never looked into New Balance to wear it with my stuff until I seen somebody like actually like style it, and I was like, okay, it doesn't look as stupid as I thought it would. So like I wear those for like a classic look if I want to go for a classic look, but I'm an Adidas NMD guy. Like I wear the Adidas NMDs like all the time. And I think the ones that I wear, you can't even. I think you have to like go to like a sneaker shop or something to get those. Everybody loves the Sambas, but I'm like the Sambas are like whatever, bro. To me at least, I don't like that look.
Which ones are the ones that you said? Adidas what?
NMD. I mean, I'm trying to think of the version that I have because there's
Oh,
another.
NMD.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a bunch of different NMDs, but I can't remember the one that I have because the one that I have is you can't really just get it out of the store anymore. Um, what's it called? I got the
Now the
NMD
Sambas?
S1.
Nope.
S1s, that's the one I got. NMD S1s. So I wear those more often than not.
Interesting. You like thick sole shoes, huh?
I mean, yeah, I kind of have to. I just have really flat feet, so I always go for shoes that have a little more support. If I'm being
Gotcha.
honest.
I just see off of both the shoes you like favor more, they both have like really thick soles.
Yeah, I mean, shoe. Well, I was told because I had a knee injury that was not healing, and I was told that until I wear shoes that have more support, it's
Hmm.
never gonna heal. So I was like, okay, well, I'll just buy shoes that have orthotics or shoes that have enough like support. And sure enough, like within like a year, I was fine. Like I was walking around 4 years miserable, knee brace and everything. Shoot,
Yeah, I
I
remember
actually
that.
can tell you.
I remember that.
Yeah,
I remember
yeah.
seeing
Like
you with the knee brace.
I was miserable, and then until I got shoes that actually had support, my knee would not heal. And when I finally put shoes on that had the support I needed, after like a year, I didn't have any knee problems. So I said, okay, well, I don't really want a chunky looking shoe, but I can make it work. I can style it.
I think it came from you used to rock Nikes back in the day, right?
I did.
Yeah,
It's not like I
Nikes
was
are
crazy about them either.
awful for your shoe arch. They're the most flat arched shoes ever. Like,
Yeah.
bro, I have a pair up here. Yep. So, grabbing this pair right here, like I'm not a shoe head by any means. I just have I have Nikes that I just haven't worn like in forever. So like these look like this because I haven't worn them forever, but I've had these since high school.
Yeah, if you put those on, they probably fall apart. You
No,
cannot
they
game
won't.
wear
Actually,
them.
I stand in them ever so
Okay.
often to make sure
Oh,
that
you
the
stand
soles
up?
don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I make sure I stand on them because I saw like a lot of people talk about how if you don't stand on the shoes, the soles are gonna fall
They will
apart.
fall apart.
So
They
like,
will fall apart. That happened to me one time. I was so embarrassed. I said, "Ooh, I can't believe that happened."
nah, I have like these. But yeah, these I hate wearing them because the arch in the shoe is not really there. Like it's terrible. I hate it. And the difference between this,
Yeah,
again, I'm not a shoe head.
I
Don't
see
judge me.
that.
I'm not a shoe head. I just have my shoes above me and I don't have anywhere else to put them. So
It's for
here's
the
my
aesthetic. It's for the aesthetic.
Pumas. This is a new pair,
Nice.
but like the
Those are nice.
memory foam sole inside this thing feels so good to
Very
step on.
comfortable.
Yes,
Yeah, you know
like
what's crazy for me? It's not that I don't like Memory Soul. It was just like it wasn't helping. They told me I needed something to develop the arc of my foot, so I always go for like a stiff sole, honestly, because
I'm
my
just,
my feet are just stupid flat. It doesn't make any sense. Like if you put my feet together, like if I put them together, it would sound like I'm clapping. Like that's how flat they are.
bro,
So I
you
have to.
rock Nikes way too hard. That's what it sounds like. Or you were walking outside without shoes on concrete.
No, actually, it's genetics. My
Really?
both, yeah, my dad's feet super flat, and my mom's feet are also flat. Like now, I don't know if their feet were flat because of the environment or if it just naturally are. But a lot of the people in my family have flat feet,
Huh?
aside from my sister. She's the one who doesn't have flat feet. But also she had orthotics at a very young age, so it probably has something to do with our shoe wear for sure. Um,
Okay.
but yeah, no, I don't have much of an art. I have more of an art these days than I did before. But yeah, before not, I was like, I actually had I forget what they call it. It wasn't plantar fasciitis. It was this thing where the fat in my feet crystallized, and I used to have to get up every morning and like roll it on like a water bottle or cold can or something like just ice, something cold. I had to do that for like 3 or 4 months. I didn't really notice the pain, but when I did an annual checkup, they were like, "Hey, bro, yeah, nah, we need to save you." And I didn't know what they were talking about. And then one day I felt it, and it felt like somebody, I don't know, it felt like somebody stabbed me in my foot. If I'm being honest with you, and I was like, "Oh, that's what they were talking about." So yeah, nah, I don't have the most optimal feet, but I got great feet for sprinting. I'm a good sprinter. I can run.
Okay.
Because flat feet often means you can have a very stiff ankle too. I was like, oh well, yeah. Hey, my brother makes a joke. He says that I'm walking my ankle bones. I was like, you wrong for that.
That's wild. Your brother did not have to do
That
you
is
like this.
wild. I know, right? I said, all right, brother, keep living. Said, keep living.
I'm stealing some fur from another design. I like how I did the fur in this design. So we're gonna take that.
That's how you do it. All right. I gotta make some new colors now, but I don't want to. You know what? I'm just gonna make an effects palette.
Alright, now that I see how I did this, because I wanted the fur on this one to be a lot bigger. Okay. Yeah, that's actually pretty interesting. That you have to wear a specific type of shoe. Like I just remember my feet always hurting whenever I wore normal shoes because being wide-footed. And
Yeah, we're supposed to have wide toe boxes though, as people in general. Like you're supposed to be able to spread your toes.
huh,
So like if you're one of the people who can't spread their toes, it's probably because of socks and shoes. Like I intentionally roll my feet on like a tennis ball or something like while I'm working, just because like I know how important that is to be able to have. The second I started working on my foot stability and developing an arc in my foot, man, everything improved. The quality of movement in life improved for me tenfold. But that teaches us how to run again, though. That was weird.
wait, one more time?
I had to teach myself how to run again, though. That was weird. Because I wore orthotics to kind of help me strengthen and develop like an arc. I was so flat-footed, I did not know what it was like to have an arc. And then eventually I got used to it. And then I had to basically I did physical therapy for it, so it's not like I had to learn how to walk, but it was like the way that I would do high speed movements or high intensity movements, I had to kind of reteach myself how to do them.
Gotcha.
I learned people who do have an arc, you must turn your ankle all the time if you ain't careful.
You said people who didn't have an arc?
People who do have like high arches, they probably
Uh,
turn their ankles all the time. I sprained my ankle at least 3 or 4 times after my knee got better. I think I sprained my ankle like 3 times too. It was crazy.
I'm over here like, how is this man running?
I run on the balls of my feet. That's what at least is what I was coached to do.
Hmm.
Okay, I gotta switch headsets because the ones that I have died. So my mic might go lower just because I haven't figured out. Well, I mean, I have figured it out. I just don't feel like moving the whole hub from my PlayStation to the computer right now, and I ran out of I got to get one of those docks now because I ran out of USB-C spots or ports.
Bro, Bluetooth.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to do that now.
Like, you're on a Mac. I know it has the capabilities.
It does. It's audio quality is insane.
Oh, that's why it doesn't look right. Because I'm supposed to follow the form of the fur inward, not going against it. But I think
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay, we're back. But yeah, man, I had to, during college, like, fix my feet, and like I had to. They basically told me because I have like flatter feet, like I need more support for my arches. So they said like memory foam and stuff like that wouldn't work for somebody like me. They told me like, yeah, you need like something that will let your foot naturally do this. And then eventually, like, I got to the point where I could do that. So now I don't need orthotics anymore, but I do need a shoe that does have like a good sole or a nice like chunky sole, so that like I can mitigate some of the impact from doing day-to-day stuff like walking and running.
Gotcha. I don't know, but your mic's going in and out.
Yeah. See, I knew I was gonna have that problem. I was trying to fix that, but
Do you have? No, that won't work.
let's see. I mean, I could. I don't have any more USB-C spots in my Mac. I gotta get one of those like
like those docks, because I could hook up the thing, but then I won't have my other monitor.
No,
I
no,
would
no,
have to
no.
use a
It's not
monitor.
necessary. It's
But
cool. I was just trying to see, because you're not using a laptop, you're using a desktop, right?
yeah, I can check
Uh,
my system settings to see what the input levels and stuff are looking like. But
I
yeah, the
keep missing
output
phone
only is
calls. I
11.
don't know who's calling me though. Is it a scam?
Yeah, it's showing that my input is fine. It's got pretty good levels. I
I
don't know
just
if I put the
cranked you up
mic
a
any
little
closer
bit.
to my. Yeah, that's what everybody else been telling me. Like the volume's just super low. I think the Bluetooth quality on here just ain't gonna cut it. That's all it is. I gotta flip the box up. Oh, and my internet's funky right now.
Oh, okay. That might do it too.
Yeah, saying I'm
I'm trying
having
to
network
see.
issues. Network issues detected. Uh-oh.
I'm just going to see, because this one I had it wrapped. Let's see. Can I take this fur from the other one and use it? I think I can. I just have to do a little adjusting. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna take the fur from this other one. No one's gonna know. How would they know?
How would they know?
How would they know? Then if I
Okay,
take
what else
this,
do I need? I think that's it. Those are all the colors for the water.
and then make a
Alright, wish me
mask.
luck, Chad. I gotta clean these drawings up now.
This will go like this. The earlobe is gonna eclipse that.
What if I turn the smoothing up to 30? I know that seems crazy. Some people don't like smoothing, but it's like I can't just turn the smooth settings on the brush because I hate the way it just like makes the line look like janky or weird.
That's fair.
I don't know. I don't know if that makes any sense, but the lines get kind of crazy. You're like, yo, what is this?
I could remove all of this and remove this. Cut this part off and then yeah, that's how I would probably end up having to do that. And then the rest of this, let's get the fill in happening. Reduce the line shape. Then back up for this part. kind of phoned that one in, but no one's gonna really see that too much. If I invert this, invert that, and let's go do some cleanup. I'm gonna have to do some adjustments with this earlobe anyway, so let's go ahead and get rid of quite a bit of that. I'll go draw it back in right now because I don't like the way it looks without it.
These have some good audio quality though. Like I can hear really well. I know y'all can't hear me that well, but
I mean, that's good that you can at least hear.
yeah, I hear better in games than I do than I see. My awareness is buns.
Oh, not like this.
Nah, if I didn't have audio cues, I probably wouldn't be as decent as I am at some of the games I play. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, that's right, because
My
all
bad.
the Astros give you, or not the Astros, the Steel Series have that built in. Which it's so funny because I used to play like COD with some of my friends, and one of my friends, he had Turtle Beaches, so he'll hear something and he was like, "Bro, that person's right behind you." I'm like, "What person?" He's like, "You don't hear them? They're like stumping in my ears." I'm like, "Nope, I don't know what you're talking about." And he was like, "Bro, we gotta get you some better headphones. I cannot die because
Yeah.
you can't hear the person." I'm like, "Bro, I hear you loud and clear. What do you mean?" And then I bought my
It's
Steel
like,
Series.
about hearing me, it's the game. Listen to the game.
Yeah,
That's funny.
I didn't realize the difference until the Steel Series came along, and I'm like, oh, okay.
He said, "Oh, okay, I get it now."
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here now. We're good. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I don't know if you are busy this weekend, but Anthony and I wanted to hang out. So he was like, "Yeah, I don't care what I do. I just got to get out the house. I can't be in the house this weekend. Like, I don't care if it's like something chill." I'm like, "All right." So we're gonna be hanging out
Okay.
down the
Keep me
clown.
posted on what y'all doing. Y'all hanging out at the crib?
I honestly don't know what the plan is. I think he wants to like go somewhere and just like chill. So I'll let you know. I know tomorrow morning we're supposed to do a walk.
Okay. Yeah,
So
because I typically go on a jog. So, like tomorrow morning, I'm going on a jog with my girlfriend.
okay.
And then after that, I'm free. But I also think we're planning to move in together. So I got some stuff I'll probably have to take care of before I can do the the go ahead. But I mean, just depending on what time y'all do stuff. Like I said, I should be free. Just hit me up.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Cause we trying to stay inside. We have to spend a lot of money this summer.
No. You're good. You're good.
I was like, I told her, I was just like, yeah, that's just kind of part of it. Life comes at you fast.
You're good. You're good. Yeah, he said that he wanted to save too, and I'm like, all right, I'm cool with that too. So, if anything, it's not gonna be anything too crazy.
Now, why did I do that? There we go.
Yeah, I know the playback to doing this design. At least all these designs are gonna be crazy. because I did a different approach for each one.
Never let them know your next move, right?
Yeah, because like sometimes I'll get into the flow of things and I'm like, all right, I need to see what I'm doing. So I'll start blocking out things as I'm like working. And then whenever I get to a point where I'm like, oh shoot, I need to pull some of this stuff back, I'll like rework a section or two. And then I'll like go in and fill in the whole area. I'm like, okay, yeah, this is what I want. What's up, Tiny Paws? I gotta get the dog cam back. I don't know where I put the puppy cam. You need to go out? Or you just wanted pets? Which one is it? You get in the bath tomorrow. You get in the bath tomorrow. You need to go out. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, be right back.
Let me
I gotta go
finish.
take my doggy out.
Yeah. I'm just gonna let her out in the back. Hmm. I gotta check my calendar and make sure I'm not mixing up times. Because I know I have an event today to go to. But I don't remember if it's at 5 or if it's at 6.
I hope it's not at 5. Because that's the case, you gotta skedaddle.
Yeah, I gotta cut my hair too, so I'm gonna be late either way. Yeah, I'm gonna be late either way. I don't. Oh, I love it when my calendar doesn't back up on my phone. That's great, you know?
You know, phones. What are you gonna do?
Let's see when this event is. That's the food alarm. But I want to say it says 6. Yeah, it says 6. Okay. That's fine. I was going to only stream until 5 anyway so that I could jump off and cut my hair.
Perfect. Because I mean, I gotta clean this up. I'm not getting off, but I probably will cut stream so I can, you know, goof off, have stuff playing in the background, all that jazz.
That's fair.
I'm like looking at some storyboard inspo right now. I think I showed you all Akiel before, the guy on Instagram with the paladins and the wizard and witches and stuff. Yeah, I'm like looking at some of the stuff. It's just so good, man. So good.
True.
Yeah, it's good. It just feels my inspo, man. That's the best way I can describe it. Like I'm like looking at this stuff, right? Oh no, that's the wrong window. That is my music. You don't need to see that.
Yo, this is. She's not getting these teeth around her neck. I could probably fit 2 or 3 in there, but I think it's going to mess up the way the design looks so far.
Oh, that looks good.
So after talking to you about these, I thought about sitting down and like trying to build out one for the series I was telling you about.
Yo, you should. Heck yeah. You know, I'm still thinking of that the easy social media content to make as far as, or I guess low effort animated stuff to make. It's probably gonna have to just be like 1 or 2 panels or something, man. I just gotta find I need to start like, I guess like keeping a journal of stuff that I think would be like funny. Not even funny. I don't know if funny is the word, but I don't know, stuff that just means like stuff that is impactful, or it has a sensibility. It's something that I would do. Like when I see it, I know what I'm talking about. It's hard to articulate right now.
No, I get you. I get you.
God,
I need to go down. Like I had totally forgotten about the guy I sent you who did the Pokemon doing the woo.
That was funny. That was funny. And then you know, it's crazy. My friends found it like the very next day and sent it to our group chat and was like, this is so funny. And I was just like, so I seen this already. It was still funny though.
Like this guy, I started following him like a long time ago. I just hadn't gotten any updates from him, and then randomly that one popped up, and I was like, "Yo, I forgot about this guy," because I hadn't seen anything from him. Because he did like this whole thing. It's like Criplup.
Yes.
And
Yes.
that was
I saw
his
that.
thing. Disco Chief, like, this isn't my hero.
Yo, what's good? What's good with you, Chief?
Yeah, we out here.
I
What's
think your
poppin'?
head's about to go, but if you hanging out here for a minute though, I'll stream for a little bit more. I'm on hour number 3, man.
Yeah, you gotta give me a heads up so I can like plan the day for these streams. Cause I was like earlier today.
Man, honestly, I was just kind of like I was chilling. I had finished applying for jobs. My YouTube algorithm was blind, so I said, all right, I guess I'll go to work now. I gotta turn this in tonight anyway though, so I was just like, I'm gonna work regardless if I streamed or not. So I was like, well, let me just work, and if I'm on stream, somebody want to join, they can. That's kind of what happened. I wasn't thinking I wasn't going to stream today, but I was like, why not? It can't hurt.
I sound like I'm in the bathroom. Is my audio bad? Hold on a second.
My audio.
Let me check my audio. No, he said my audio sounds like I'm in the bathroom. Hold on a second.
Your audio sounds fine to me, but also we have a different audio channel.
It's an echo.
Echo.
Hold on a second. I gotta maybe let me jump over here because I have like some audio broadcast settings that I can put onto my mic to actually give it a little. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. Let's see.
What's good with you, Chief? How you been, man?
Can I
Said it
test
might be
this?
Sas mic. It probably could be, bro. I'm using my my wireless, my Bluetooth headset right now, and I always have trouble with these things. So it's
Check
probably
it.
not.
Two,
It's
two.
probably me, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
So that's the reason why I bought the Steel series for the desktop, because you can change all your settings, like because you have like the audio mixer, you can split audio, do all of that stuff. So
Yeah,
like,
I have my mixer. I just don't have the ports for it. Like I can do it. I just don't have the port. You get what I'm saying?
yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. I mean, maybe I could just get one of those things, like one of those dogs. I need my mixer. I know exactly what you're talking about. You can do levels and stuff like that. I have it. I just don't have any more ports for it. Like I'm out of room.
Also, I don't know if people can hear the difference with me switching these. I wish they gave me like do a check on your sound to see what it sounds like.
Yeah, I get that.
All right. Do I sound different as I'm talking to you, or does it just all sound the same to you?
It probably sounds different for the viewers. It sounds the same to me.
All right. Oh, is this off? Check 1 2 1 2. Check. Oh, it's just for the viewers. Okay. Oh, actually, I actually muted my own audio. So let's see if I do this. 1 2 1 2 1 1 1 1. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Less nasal. Huh. Walkie-talkie? Oh, that's actually.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
That's cool.
That's actually really cool. That's dope.
Okay, so you can actually hear the different sounds. Okay, so I have broadcast high pitch, broadcast low pitch, clarity high pitch. Deep voice. So this is the
I know what
deep voice sound. Doesn't sound any different, but I'm gonna stick with this one, and hopefully it's less bathroom. All right, cool. So I changed it. I kept it on deep voice, but actually, is it still picking up over here? Yep, it's still picking up over here. Cool, cool. So I don't know how people talk while hearing themselves talk as feedback. All right, cool. Because I know some people leave the audio feedback on so they can hear their own voice while they're talking. That mess drives me nuts.
I can't do it. I can't do it. That makes me, yeah. 'Cause I get overstimulated. I know girls say that a lot, but nah, for real. Like, I'll be like, yo, this is too much.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't want to hear.
Like, you can hear me not listening to you because I can't get over the fact that I can hear my own voice. And I had it set up like that before. On OBS, you have to turn off the monitoring and it'll stop doing that. But man, it's annoying.
So I just turned it off on the SteelSeries app, so I don't hear myself at all. That's how I have it set up.
That's one way to do it.
Yeah, it's a godsend because they have like a broadcast mode where you can turn it on, and what it'll do is it'll split your audio down the center, so you have what everyone else can hear and what you can hear. So currently I have my music playing, but if I moved it out of the media section and just moved it to any other section, I'll only hear my music.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I think I can mask out all this other stuff because the stuff on, I'm gonna paint the design on her face in. This is actually a pretty clean design.
Yeah, I told you it was. I was like, nah, I was looking fire.
Thank you. Even though it took me a while to get there.
Shoot, I was supposed to have this done yesterday, man, so I could be chilling today. Chief said, I hate when I hear my own voice. No God, nah, for real, Chief. Chief, did you get on the game today, man? I didn't catch you. I got on this morning. Had to do my daily grind. I played a few ranked matches on My Hero Ultra Rumble, and then the first game where I died and I didn't have a kill, I got off the game. I said, nope, I won't keep my KO ratio down the drain. Not this season.
Oh
So,
gosh.
yeah, man, okay, here's the thing, bro. I always think like people are cheating because every time I end up in lobbies, some kind of way people already hit the highest rank for the season and it's only been 2 days. I'm not in the highest rank, but I think my performance puts me in like the percentile of people who are already that like sweaty. So like I'm playing today and I got like experts and aces in my lobby and I'm only in pro right now. And I said, why am I in such hard lobbies right now? What is happening? I was like, this can't be real. Like, it's only day number 2 in the season and some of y'all already hit the highest rank. You said, I think they think your account is Smurf. Like on Tsunami Striker. I don't know what it is, but they put me in some hard lobbies today, man. But also yesterday, I went on a tear, dude. I'm talking like, okay, just to give you perspective, there's only 24 people in the lobby, and I was averaging like 7-8 kills a game, and I play like 10 games. So I was like, okay, I get it. Hey, I get it. You can put me in those sweatier lobbies.
Yeah, I'm about to jump into a spectating mode. It was chill streaming with you, bro. I'm just gonna jump over to watching your stream. I gotta cut my hair, but I definitely will chime in when I can. Wait, can I go? No, I gotta be live in order to knock. Okay. I guess I'll catch you on the flip side then. You
Yeah,
guys
wanna
take
give
it
me the
easy.
outro?
Yeah,
There
yeah.
you go.
All right, I'm about to do my outro. Bro, during the blip for the sake of streaming, that's when I was able to do the most. I started fading my own head during that time, and I was like,
Never going back to the barbershop again.
yep. Once I started learning to fade my
gotta
own head, I did it. What's up?
You gotta give me some pointers for that. I don't fade. I just kind of go down even. Every time I try to fade, I mess it up. I follow like so many tutorials, and it still doesn't make sense to me. I think the thing is I can't see the back of my head. The sides always look fine, but the back I can never fade it. I just can't
Bro,
see it.
I don't
I got
fade the
one
back
those
of my
little
head.
barber mirrors.
I don't
Oh,
fade
you
the
don't
back.
fade the back.
I only go to the side.
Fade.
It's only, yeah,
There
it's
you
only
go.
the side. I
Okay.
pretty much have
That's
like a
smart.
frohawk all the time because it's up here. That's all I wanted. I like that style of haircut. It works for me, so that's what I stick with.
Got you. Well, I usually go for a high ball fade, but now I just kind of just keep it high and tight. That's it. I don't do
That's
nothing
fair.
else. Just high and tight. I want to do the fade, but I can't see the back of my head, so I'm just not gonna worry about it for now.
It helps having like the 3 mirrors and one in the front to get that. I just line it up, bro.
I'm so bad at it.
It just takes some practice, bro. It just takes some practice. Like, I saw some guy tie a shoestring around his head to get the practice down. You might want to try that, but
Well, I guess that is one way to go about it. You definitely keep it even then, huh?
yeah. And then you just
Like
adjust it
it'll
where
be
you need
like,
it.
I'll do a good fade, and then like the fade will be too high in the back, but like too low on the sides, and I'll be like, dang it. And then like if I try to fix it, it ends up just looking like I just cut all my hair off. So I'm like, well then, what was the point? So like yeah, I've been keeping it high and tight. I like high and tight. Honestly, it's simple. It takes me like 20 minutes to cut my hair. Give myself a little lineup, and I keep pushing.
That's
But,
fair.
Nah, I'm gonna have to keep practicing. I'll keep practicing. You're right. You're right.
You got this. You got this. Yeah, let me run this outro on. So, guys, thanks again for coming to another collab stream with us. He's going to continue streaming. I have to go cut my hair. I lost my train of thought. Back on it. It was a fun stream. I got to knock out quite a bit of what I wanted to do. I'll probably end up streaming on Monday to finish up this.
Okay. Okay. I
Uh,
don't think I worked Monday, so just hit
I-
behind. You know what you think?
I don't know. I don't know if I'll be able to. Actually, no, because this design was paid for already, so I actually have to like fire through this so I can make the stickers. Thank you. So I'm most likely not gonna have this on stream where I finished up this design, or at least do all the colors, highlights, and stuff, just because an order came in today for it. So I'm gonna finish it up, do the printing of the stickers, and mail this out on probably Monday morning, since mail doesn't really run on the weekends like that. If you want a custom, any of my designs are available to be made into different things. So I just updated my site, ocannibals.com. Go check it out. If anything, you can buy a brother a coffee for $5 hairs on there. I have a support section. Or you could just go and like some of my art on Instagram. Until next time, though, stay hydrated as always. Get some rest. No promises, I know, but at least try. And try to eat a little veggie here and there if you can. Until the next time. Oh, this guy. That too. That too.
You're funny.
Hopefully people are doing that, but I'm gonna switch over to my outro song, which I'm actually happy that I haven't been flagged for since I've been playing it. So this is a positive to a cover of a song. I'm not gonna say who made the cover, but yeah. Until next time, Woo! Hero. Where are we at on this board? I bought this board. I barely use it, but I got it this time. Out.
There we go. You said don't might scare him off. Who, Chief? Oh, he got yeah. Nah, don't would definitely, don't Pharaoh. Don't would definitely scare him off. I see what you're saying. Now you see what we be dealing with.
How do I... Alright, I lied. For 5 seconds. How do I rage or stream? I've never done this before.
I think there's a button on Twitch. Let me see. I gotta find it. If I can find it myself, I can show you how to do it. You gotta go to your channel. I think you gotta go from the web browser. I mean, you should be able to do it from the. Oh, YouTube.com/raid. You can do it that way too.
Oh, /raid is all I have to say?
Yeah, that's what Chief says. I mean, Chief streams and he raids people too.
Oh, I have to... Oh, okay. I have to put /raid.
And then you put raid next to it.
Did that work?
That's it. We're gonna find out. Usually I get a notification when I get a raid.
Do I have to put it in my own stream? This is funny. Yeah. I know I said I'm dipping.
You might have to leave the collaboration. And then try it that way. There used to be like a button on here where you could just click raid.
Alright, cool. I had to do it in my own chat. That's why.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
Did it happen? The raid has begun.
There is a raid button though.
Created.
Under the screen. If you go to Stream Manager and click raid. That way. See it happen, but I ain't gonna hold you up, man. I don't want you to be late.
No, that's cool. Alright. I just had to play it to the end of the song anyways. Let's get right. Alright.